Hi, welcome to The Dull Edge. This is our podcast where we talk about all sorts of fun questions and ideas. So I'm Shay.
I'm Bobby.
And today the question that we're doing is, would you rather? So we both came up with 10 things, would you rather do this or this? And we're just going to answer them and probably be appalled at each other's answers.
Yes.
You want to go or you want me to go?
Okay, I'll go first.
All right, go.
Would you rather ride the bus everywhere or ride a bike everywhere? Like year-round, everything.
No. The bus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it because of the elements?
Yeah, because of the snow.
That's the thing that would get me. I'm not riding a bike in the snow.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, so I'd go bus too.
Yeah.
Would you rather wear a tube top or a crop top? Do you know the difference?
Short, crop top short for the belly, tube top, no straps on top.
Right. Yep.
Crop top.
Why?
So it would stay on. Why for you? What for you?
I think I'd pick tube top.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because, the stomach area is kind of just like a touch and go area.
Well, yeah. I guess.
I'd rather just have my shoulders out. I know what my shoulders look like. I get what you're saying.
But I don't want to fall out.
There's things for this. There's ways. They have tape and they have stuff like that.
No, tape, no.
What do you
if
mean?
you have to tape yourself into your clothes, you need to not wear that.
They also have, things. There's stuff for that.
No.
Yeah,
no. Okay, go.
Okay. Would you rather go to a play or a movie?
A play.
Okay.
I love plays.
I also like plays, but I struggle with both of them.
Why?
I just get antsy.
You get antsy.
It's too long.
The only reason I don't like plays, though, is because people talk. Oh my gosh. I hate it when people talk. Just don't talk. Shush.
Would you rather do boating or snowmobiling?
Boating.
Why?
I don't like being cold.
See, and I don't like being cold, but I don't like the deep water. So I'm going to go snowmobiling.
But I wouldn't go boating on the ocean. That's madness.
Lake.
Yeah.
You can go on the lake, and I still would be like, no thanks.
I don't know. I've heard too many scary stories about people, the snowmobile falling on top of them. There was a lady in my last neighborhood that had I don't think it was a snowmobile, though. I think it was a four-wheeler.
Don't do that.
Anyway, it fell on her and, crushed her arm, so she's, nerve damaged all down her arm.
I just listened to a girl at work told me about how a girl got cut by a propeller on her bum. And now she can't poop.
No.
So, yeah.
Okay. Neither.
Anyways.
The answer would be neither. Go ahead.
With cake or pie?
Oh, I asked that question too.
Oh
Only
my
did it
gosh.
for brownie. Okay, so cake or pie? Oh no. Pie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This one's hard because part of me is like cake, obviously, and then I'm like, but I love the crust and the apple pies and all that stuff.
Cake can get dry so fast.
Yeah.
I usually have that problem with pie. It's if you don't like the crust, you just don't eat the crust and you just eat the filling. Yeah.
Alright, maybe pie.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd take either, but
anyways.
Right. Carpet or hardwood? If you had to have your whole house.
Hardwood.
Yeah?
Always, everywhere.
Meaning no rugs.
Oh.
It's all hardwood.
No, I would still do it. If I could only have carpet or only hardwood, I would choose hardwood.
Except for the bathroom and the kitchen.
Then it would be tile.
Because that's chaotic.
Yeah, never carpet in the kitchen. Yikes.
No, in the bathroom.
Oh, bleh.
That's my grandparents' house.
Nope, I don't like carpet in the bathroom. Ooh. For me, it's getting in and out of the shower.
Oh, yeah, but
because the carpet gets wet.
Yeah, but do you not have a rug, a carpeted rug?
Well, yeah, but you can wash it.
Well, yeah, but you can just carpet clean your things if you're worried about it.
Nah, I still don't like a carpet in the bathroom. No, 0 stars.
But what about the cold?
I would rather be.
And what about your sweaty feet that we talked about earlier?
I would rather have hardwood everywhere because I feel like it's more sanitary.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you? Did you answer?
I think I'd put hardwood.
Yeah, hardwood.
I think I'd do hardwood.
Yeah.
I would really want carpet, so
little rugs. Yeah.
Something. Anyways, would you rather be a first responder or clean up? And I mean for a murder or something.
Oh, first responder.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. I'm okay with crazy crap. It doesn't freak me out. Crazy crap doesn't freak me out. So
you'd be okay with coming in and being like, oh, his leg's chopped off. Hurry, get him out of here, quick. Versus being like, all right,
I don't know
there's
about
the blood spot. You're going to need to clean that.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Sorry if this is too morbid for everybody.
No, I don't know if okay is the right word. More I can deal with that and then I'll recoup later.
Yeah.
Whereas if I just had to come in and clean up cold human fluid, no. I don't think I could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? You didn't answer.
I'd probably do cleanup, honestly. Just because I don't want to deal with the people freaking out. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want, because you'll be like, well, I could be like, stop, we need to get you in the car and this is what we need to do. They'd be like, my leg, and it'd be like, I get it, dude, your leg's gone, get in the car.
But you would panic in the situation?
No, I'd be like, this is annoying. This would be whatever. Plus, I don't know if I would want to deal with if there were guts out or something like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, gross, but not necessarily. I could probably handle that. You know what would freak me out though is kids.
Oh yes,
and
I don't like that.
Like any injury for children.
No thanks. Anyways, now sorry we got so more.
There we go.
Anyways, back to, would you rather be stage crew, a seater, like an usher, right here, an usher, or an actor?
Oh, well, definitely not an usher because you have to talk to people.
That's not too bad. The thing about that irritates me is when people just try to come in and they're like, "I'm trying to sit right here," and you're like, "This ain't your seat."
Right.
If you would have waited for me to help you, it's over there.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be talking to people. But
yeah, not usher. Probably stage crew.
Even though if it's electrical stuff, because I know you're like, I don't like doing computers or whatever.
I just don't think I would be a very interesting actor. I wouldn't want to disappoint other people.
You don't want to be that guy that's like, why'd they pick you?
Yeah, I've been in exactly one play in my life, and I was blind, deaf, and mute. That was my whole role. So super easy. It was a walk-on role. Kind of had to stumble around like a monkey, and then walk off. It was great. That was the one play I was in.
That's nuts. I was in Music Man for the Trouble song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City. Exactly. I think I'd be a seater, honestly.
Oh, yeah?
It'd just be like...
You're good at that, though. You're like,
down,
here, this is your spot.
Right here.
You're good at organizing that way.
Would you rather have to wear eyeliner every day? Like, and not tattoo. Like, you have to put it on, take it off every day. Eyeliner or lipstick every day.
Lipstick's easier.
It is easier.
I would choose lipstick. But you can, you can choose like more neutral colors. I'm not like, I guess so, cherry red every day. Like,
you wouldn't do cherry red?
I would do it on occasion, just because people would think it was funny.
You wouldn't wear black every day?
No,
I would wear black more often if people wouldn't look at me weird.
But I think black lipstick looks awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But when you wear it, people like side eye you, whether they like think it's cool or they're like or they think you're some sort of something, and you're like, I just like it.
Old people avoid you, and like younger people are like, we support, and you're like, I don't need either of those. Thank you.
Whatever. Okay, here's one. It's my last one. Would you rather forever, like when you put shoes on, two shoes that are different sizes and not like half sizes, like different sizes? Or you have to wear rings every day and they don't fit. They're like too loose.
Oh, that's evil. Probably the rings, because I'm okay fidgeting, but like if you mess with my feet, I'm not okay with it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, as annoying as it would be, like I thought about like cooking where you're trying to like do stuff and you're like, stop.
Yeah.
And whatever, but then like the shoes thing, I'd be like, it'd trip you up.
Yeah,
like,
you wouldn't
literally
function. Yeah.
And you wouldn't, it would just like, plus like I feel like you can also hide the rings where if they're too big, you're fine. But like if you're like, why you got one cloud shoe on?
Yeah.
Why you're wearing a 10 and a 7?
Like, I feel like the rings could also become almost more like a fashion statement or like a personality quirk. Like everybody knows that you always have rings that are like wonky and like you're always messing with them or something.
True.
Like you could pull that off a lot better than like hey, do you know how to buy shoes?
Like, why are those
why are your shoes weird, man? Anyway, okay.
Your turn.
Okay, I also asked cake, but I didn't do cake and pie. I did cake and brownie.
Oh, brownie is such like a solid like. Everybody loves brownie.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
So when you think of cake, do you not think of chocolate cake?
I do think of chocolate cake, but I don't think of like brownies are like fudgy and they're like dense, and I would much rather have like the light and fluffy of the cake.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go with cake.
Yeah, I like cake too. What's your favorite flavor of cake though?
Chocolate.
Yeah, me too. Chocolate. I do really like oh no, the one with coconut on it. So chocolate with coconut, German chocolate cake.
Yeah. Not that.
No.
What
is it?
That. I mean,
you don't like
that.
it. Oh, you don't like. You
that.
don't like coconut?
No, I do like coconut. I just like that cake. Every time I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. And then I end up eating the inside and not really the outside.
And not the outside? Oh,
and
I
I'm
love
like,
it.
No.
I love coconut.
Yeah.
So good. Okay. Travel. Europe or East Asia?
Europe.
Yeah, amen.
I have no thought of going to Asia.
Well, I do
at
now.
all.
I do now.
Well, yeah, now you do. You're
freaking
freak. Oh my gosh.
Now I want to. I mean, I've never been super interested in like, say, China.
Yeah.
I mean, like the tourist hotspots would be interesting in China, but like, no, I'm not super interested in like the interior of China.
Yeah.
But I kind of like Japan. I think it's really pretty. I think it'd be cool to go there for like
I'd go there.
Cherry Blossom Festival type stuff.
I'd go if someone else was like, "Hey, I'm going. You want to go?" I'd be like, "Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll go." But I'm not gonna plan one myself.
No. But I would plan one to Europe. Anywhere in Europe.
Oh yeah.
Like
no,
everywhere in Europe
again.
is fascinating. Yeah. Even if I can't speak any of the languages, but I would still go.
But that's why you just but like you can. There's a ton of that just speak English.
Yeah.
So you just do that.
Well, they do that in Asia too.
Yeah.
A lot of them speak English.
I just, like Scottish is Scottish, and that's English with an accent. You're like, okay.
English with a real accent, like a heavy one, man. Yeah. Okay. And I asked movie and play too.
You did?
So, yeah.
Well, I went to a play yesterday, so...
Well, I went to a play on Saturday.
Okay,
so...
well, I went to one also on Thursday, so...
Well done. Well done.
I got you now.
You win.
I gotcha.
Okay, ready?
Anyways.
So, when you look at a guy, are you going for dark eyes or light eyes? Light colored eyes. Do you even consider this? Your eyes are so wide right now. You don't care?
I probably care.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I like look at them and like that's a determining factor.
No, you're not like, oh, look at that actor. Look at his eyes. Aren't they pretty?
Well, yeah, you do.
So whose eyes do you notice more?
Was it Daniel Craig where you're like, oh, frick,
his
his
eyes
eyes
super blue eyes, yeah.
Whoa. But I don't like go into a room and be like, that guy's hot. His eyes are so nice.
That's not the first thing you look at? No. Really? Wow. Yeah. That's the first thing I look at.
Is
man.
it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Their eyes. Which is really, really
Ben have?
Dark eyes.
Okay.
So, which is funny because my first 3 boyfriends and my only ones, I'll never have another one except for Ben. They all had blue eyes, really bright blue eyes.
Yeah.
And then look into Ben's eyes and they're just beautiful dark, and I'm like, oh, I'm in love forever.
Yeah.
Dark eyes for the win.
See, and I'm like, the thing that caught me that I was like, oh frick, am I into this? Is I thought I was into gingers because
really?
I liked a guy that was ginger, and then Dwayne was a ginger, and so I was like, oh frick.
You like
is that
gingers?
my thing? And then like as I move on, I'm like, yeah,
no, not so much.
It's not a
not a determining factor.
Yeah, so
nope.
No, I don't think. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be dark eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they had dark hair and then they had blue eyes as well, I'd be like, whoa. Because
that's a cool combo. That is a cool combo.
But I could say that about women too, where I'd be like, you see girls that have like the black hair and then they have blue eyes, and I'm like,
yeah, super pretty. You. I like the reverse too, though. Like if somebody's like really, really blonde and they have those nice chocolatey eyes, that's really pretty.
It probably is.
Yeah, probably.
It just doesn't stand out. It's more, dark eyes are more common.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I mean? So it's not as like, holy frick. Like when you see ginger people with green eyes, you're like, the combo is crazy.
Right.
So I just don't think, like it probably is nice. It's just like
I just think eyes are pretty. That's usually what I notice about any person first is their eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I use it as like a litmus test if I'm gonna like them or not. Not necessarily because of the color, but because of like, you can just tell like if somebody's like a happy and open, friendly, kind, loving person, you're like, oh look, you can see it in their eyes. But if they're like, I'm sketch-a-do, you're like, yeah, we're not. Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you're just alone by yourself, music or no music?
No music.
No music?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have pegged you for music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I listen like when I'm like by myself and I'm just like doing stuff on the computer. I will put YouTube on. Does that count as music?
Noise, yeah.
Then I'd be noise.
Yeah.
It's not usually like at work. I will listen to books and whatever. But if you're just music, then no, it's not usually music.
It depends on my mood. Generally speaking, I prefer silence, but I've discovered I actually really do like having music going on. When my kids were little, I couldn't have any noise in the house because I needed to be able to hear them all the time.
Yeah.
But now that they're older and I'm not like worried about them choking, I'm like, oh yeah, music. And so we've just been like, now when we're doing laundry or now when we're, doing dishes and stuff, we'll just turn on music and I'm loving it. It's so great.
That's how my mom is, where she's like, I just need music on. For like whatever, and as a kid I was like, I hate this, I hate all the music you're playing, I hate whatever. So that might be why I'm like, no.
Oh well, we all like the same music at our house, so that's nice.
That's neat.
I know, it's really fun. Anyway, okay, here's my negative ones. I came up with negative ones.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. If you have to, school or work, which are you choosing? Work. Yeah. School's the worst.
School is just a little like, I don't know, work is just more lenient, I guess. Where school, as much as I do like paperwork and doing schoolwork and whatever, that's fine. But
no, I'd just rather be doing something productive.
Yeah.
School is not productive. School's a waste of time, man.
Oh my gosh.
I just don't like it. Okay, ready? You're gonna die. Are you gonna burn or freeze to death?
Burn. I already said if if you find me in the oven or in the dryer. That's it. Like, I already contemplate flying me in a normal way, everybody. I'm not actually going to do it, but I'm cold 99% of the time. So, like, when you get your laundry out, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just get in. Or the oven opens, and I take out the pizza or whatever, and then I just stand over the oven, and I'm like,
I just chose burning because it's faster, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's way faster.
But the freezing, you just go to sleep.
No, it hurts so bad.
Okay.
I have been cold. I never wish to be cold again. It is so painful. I hate cold, and it's painful for so long. Like, it's the worst. I don't ever want to be cold again. Ugh. Okay. Okay, you have to face this, heights or the ocean.
The heights. I do heights 1,000 times. The ocean will take you. No.
I choose heights because I feel like I can talk myself through it.
Right.
Because you can see, right?
That's what
like
I'm
you
saying.
can see the ocean. What's
happening.
You can't.
Yeah. The ocean, like I said, if it decides to take you, the whales that are like, I'm calm and docile, not today, F you.
You're just dead.
F you. Yeah. Like,
you don't even know it's coming and you're just going.
And it's just, that's it.
I don't like the ocean.
No.
It's a freaky place.
Saying.
Okay. You're going to be in a box with an hour. Are you going to sit with snakes or rats?
I'm going to be in a box
you
for
can't
an
get
hour?
out. Yeah, you cannot get out of the box. You're going to be in a box for an hour and it's got snakes or rats in it. Which one are you choosing?
Probably rats.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like rats you could, like, influence. Whereas, like, the snakes, you can't influence them.
I'm now the piper. People, get to the other corner, please.
No.
How big is the box?
Kind of big enough for you.
Well, I just mean, like...
I'm not thinking like a coffin. I'm thinking like a square box. Like you're sitting in a box.
Okay, so, like, with space.
A little bit of space. Yeah,
not like... But not, like, literally, like...
You're not, like, hunched down. It's not like a torture device.
Okay,
you're just
like,
stuck in the box.
You fit in these cracks are rats now.
Right.
Not like that.
Not like that. Just in a box with rats.
Yeah, rats.
Yeah, rats. Me too. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Rich or poor?
For myself?
Yeah, you are rich or poor. Like, no middle class for you. You're either rich or poor.
Rich.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Think about all the problems that come with being rich. Everybody's looking at you all the time trying to get your stuff. You're going to be chased by the entire human population your whole life.
I feel like if you play it, like Keanu Reeves is rich, but no one's up his bum.
I mean, yeah, but people still take pictures of him on the subway. Like, they're always invading his space. He's, like, always on covers of stuff. They're like,
trying to be an influencer, pal.
I'm sitting here. Well, I guess that's okay, yeah. You're trying to be an influencer.
So, like...
And I would rather be anonymous. I would rather not...
But that's the thing, is there's other people. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you either have to flaunt it or you have to be out there.
Well, I know, but, like, people are always trying to take it from you.
Not always.
Always.
No one's trying to take Keanu Reeves' money. Name a person.
Government? I don't know.
Fine, pay your taxes and then shove off. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no.
Poor,
they just
feel
always be after you. Everyone would always be after you. And you'd always question your relationships with people. Are they friends with me because I'm rich or because
why are you telling people that you're rich?
They're gonna know. How are you not gonna know? Like, if you're rich, everybody knows that you're rich. That's just how it is. I mean, like, unless you're, like, middle class rich. Like, if you're, like, I'm middle class and I'm a millionaire, people aren't going to pay attention to you because you can just, like, you know, sneak in, right? You're probably still living, like, in a normal house and driving a relatively normal car.
See, that's what I always said. If I was rich, I'd live in a normal house. I don't care how rich I would be.
But I mean,
would live in a normal house.
Mega rich. I'm talking, like...
I would still live in a normal house. There's no reason.
Then you're going to get robbed.
You can still have state-of-the-art
You will find out and you will die.
Do whatever. I can buy flamethrowers at that point.
That's true. Rich people can buy flamethrowers and alligators for your moat.
See, it's fine. What do alligators eat? Anything they want.
Anything they
want.
want.
That was a joke they heard I did the other day. You're not wrong. Whatever they want to eat, they eat. That's it. So I feel like... So you're saying you'd rather be poor.
Yeah, I'd rather be poor.
And I'm like, I don't like that because say you have a medical incident. Now what? You're screwed. Just die.
You just
then
die.
You just die.
I guess
I don't like that. See, I'd rather have more so I could be like, I will help me and I will help you.
See, the thing is if I knew I was going to die, I would just go and beg you for money. See, you're the rich person.
And that's fine.
Then
that's
you just go around begging.
And I would just be like, charity, money, money.
I don't know.
Money.
I feel like when you're poor, you have more of an opportunity for, like, connection with people. Not that I'm a huge connection type of person, but, like, you're more real.
Sure.
Whereas money, like, somehow, like,
but again,
I don't know, ruins your life.
I know, pretty real, dude.
But it ruined his life, too. Like, he's recovered beautifully and gone through therapy, and now he's with his girlfriend or whatever. But, like, for realsies, like, money, like, ruins your life. Because somehow you have to perpetuate it. Like, you have to keep it going somehow. Otherwise, it's like, the end of you. Like, your money is now part of your personality or something.
Shucks.
It's just...
like, do I die to becoming poor, or do I be poor and die to a bum leg?
There would be nice things about being rich, but I just feel like the constant worry would do me in.
Why would you worry?
Because it's money. Like,
you just have
money
to sit
is
in the
hard.
Bank, and then you just...
Money is hard.
If you worry, you hire someone and be like, I don't know what to do with that. How do I pay this charity?
I do flip-flop and forth back on this because being poor would suck too, but I'm like, I don't know.
That's what I'm like, it just would bother me. Like, your fridge goes out and you're screwed. That's it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you have to go into debt because you have to now buy a fridge.
Or learn to live without one.
Yeah, or live without a fridge. So I'm like, no, I would rather have a fridge and then just sit on the money and do nothing with it.
You know what's funny is the thing that I go back and forth with this is like not actually like the deprivation of being poor.
Yeah.
It's the lack of opportunity for creativity.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like if you're rich and you have, you know, people are doing your laundry and people are cleaning your house and all that kind of stuff, you know, you have more brain space and physical time to be creative.
Right.
And I think that's what I would miss as a poor person.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like there's been all these amazing, wonderful, brainiac geniuses probably born in the world, but they were born poor. And so we've missed out on all their talents just because they were too busy trying to survive. So that's what I would miss.
I would not have any servants.
I would. I would never do laundry again.
You know what? I would end up being that guy. I'd be like, I'd hire those maid people to come like once a week, and I'd be like, can you just clean this up? Yeah. And that would be it. Otherwise, I would do my own laundry and all that other stuff.
No, I would never do laundry again. I would do my own dishes. I don't mind doing dishes, but laundry, no. And baseboards. Oh, I hate cleaning baseboards. Yeah. Oh, I hate it so much.
Yeah, no.
Okay, anyway. Those were my 10. I'm curious how other people are going to answer them.
Yeah.
And, like, do you have any of your own that you would want to...
Yeah, that you want us to go over for next time.
Yeah.
We'll do this again.
Absolutely.
So...
Yes, give us suggestions.
Yeah.
We like suggestions. All right. Thanks for listening.
Okay,
like,
bye.
share, subscribe. Bye.